Welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef today, Michael Morsil, and you probably are wondering why or how to get on my show. And probably one of the easiest ways to do it is to bid on a package at a lot of the fundraisers where I donate these packages. And as you know it today, our guest won this package at the last year at Spring Interlude at the Speakeasy for the Holy Rosary. In fact, we just finished doing the Holy Rosary Spring Interlude. It was a great success. If you missed it, it was the Saturday Night Live event at the Speakeasy just last Friday, and it was a lot of fun. So please introduce yourselves.
I'm Todd Sparrow. My wife and I are from Holly, and I work at Rapid Corporation. Rapid, we're a manufacturing company. We manufacture material handling equipment. And looking forward to Michael's creation here today.
I'm Rosella Sparrow, and I work in education in Holly.
I'm Paul Birchford. I'm retired, and I play golf as my hobby, and actually as my avocation.
I'm Stella Bridgeford, and I'm still connected with St. Mary's. I've worked there for a number of years, but now I am PRN, and I enjoy volunteering and being part of this community.
Well, thanks for coming today, guys. So, if you've been to the Speakeasy, probably one of the most popular items we have on our menu is the coconut chicken salad. And it's actually called the Coco. As kind of like our gangster-themed named items at the Speakeasy. And it's definitely probably one of the most popular. Raina, have you heard of it? She's nodding yes, in case you can't hear her. So, anyway, we decided that since it's so popular with chicken, we're going to try it with shrimp. And we've breaded up some shrimp in a little coconut and some panko crumbs. And we actually marinate the shrimp in some coconut Daly's strawberry, like the strawberry daiquiri. They actually have a Daly's coconut pina colada mix as well. And we put the shrimp in there and let it marinate for a while so it takes on some of the coconut flavoring. Then, of course, you bread it in the panko crumbs and the coconut to give it that nice coconut burst, as you will. So, and we start off with a nice mixed bowl of field greens. And we're going to chop up some mandarin oranges and put this right all around the top.
So you're chef at the Speakeasy then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. And then we've got 4 tomato wedges that we're going to put around it. Some lemon, because a lot of people like to squeeze a little lemon on their shrimp.
So are the shrimp frozen?
We actually do let it freeze, just a slight freeze, so that the breading stays on it. Otherwise, with shrimp, for some reason, it doesn't stick on it as well. But what you'll do is you'll take a little flour mixture with a little seasoning in it, and bread it in flour, then egg, and then your panko crumbs and your coconut. And we're just actually waiting for the oil to heat up, and we'll show you how this is all put together right after these messages. Welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. We pulled our shrimp out of the fryer, and they're nice golden brown. They look just absolutely beautiful, don't they?
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're waiting. Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And remember, those are with the Japanese breadcrumbs, the panko crumbs, and a little bit of coconut, and they just turned out awesome.
What are the panko crumbs now?
Yeah, I was just mentioning they are Japanese breadcrumbs, and you can find them in your ethnic food area, probably a lot of times with any kind of the Chinese food, where you can find your sweet and sour sauce and all your hoisin and all that kind of sauce. Usually the breadcrumbs are right in there.
Now there's 5 shrimp, so there's 3 people that are going to eat them. How are you going to split them up?
How am I going to split them up?
I want to know.
I guess you guys can use this here.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, who got the head of the table? That's worth something, isn't it?
So I'm going to just actually take some of the oranges that I have here and put them around the plate. Now, while I'm doing this, please ask some more questions.
Okay, so I like your Trevette, that one there with the wine tops right there, with the corks.
Wine corks?
Yeah. Where'd you get that? Is there a story behind it?
Oh, yeah, you know what? My sister made that for me.
That's very cool.
It is, isn't it?
I can't see it.
To see, but oh, it's so neat.
What'd you call it?
Trevette.
Well, you can put your hot, you put your hot food on it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
told you I have a bunch of.
It's
My
corks.
sister made that for
Isn't that
me.
neat?
Yeah,
That's
I
very
think
cool.
That's very cool.
and they're all the same corks.
And I know on break we have some other questions. What were they?
Okay, so what is your training and what is your, that you became a chef? How did this happen?
You know what? I've been in this business since my family has owned the Speakeasy in Moorhead, and I've been doing it since I was about 7 years old. Started off washing dishes and bussing tables, because when you're here, you're family. You know, I mean, and it's true. My parents aren't afraid to put you to work, and if they're a dishwasher short, they're going to make you work. So I grew up in the business and did absolutely everything in it. Lived in Minneapolis a couple years and worked at this great place called the Town and Country Club, which is on the banks of the Mississippi in St. Paul, and it's a very exclusive club. Beautiful. So I learned a lot from the chefs there, and I was just kind of self-taught, you know, and I absolutely love to cook. You know, it's just amazing how a lot of people go to school for it, and it's a great thing to do. Don't get me wrong, but you're not always born with the creativity and the knack to be able to cook. You know, I mean, sometimes it takes something inside to make you great, and sometimes you're born with it or you're not. And you know, I think being in the family that I was, it kind of passed on to me, and I was very fortunate to have it.
Do you have other brothers and sisters?
I do. I have a brother that runs a Speakeasy in Moorhead.
Oh, okay.
I have a brother that runs Do Right Auto Body in Moorhead, and I have a sister that works for Microsoft.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All in the area?
They all live in Fargo Moorhead.
Okay.
Yep.
My first job out of graduating from NDSU in 1963 was I was a dietitian for Stouffer's Food Corporation in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, awesome.
So that was a really cool experience.
I bet.
But it was different than yours, is that I had certain jobs.
Sure.
And,
Sure.
you know, to manage the personnel and so on.
Stouffer, you know, everyone thinks of stuffing, I think, when they think of Stouffer, but,
Yeah,
but it's so
originally-
much bigger than it is, right?
Well, originally they had restaurants. They no longer have them.
Oh, really?
No, but the
Okay.
restaurants were lovely. They had wonderful artwork.
Yeah.
And then we would go and work
That's
in that
awesome.
restaurant.
That-
So it's just interesting what you do.
They started in the restaurants and went into...
The frozen food more.
Right.
Yeah, apparently. Well, restaurants are tough to make.
Yeah, no doubt. People still are buying the frozen foods, right?
Yeah.
Well,
More so than probably making it from scratch, right?
well, and then losing things that walk out of the restaurant, and
Yeah.
the coffee and the steaks under the dresses and different things that happened.
Here we have it. This is what's going to be on our spring specials at the Speakeasy this year, the coconut chicken salad.
What's the red that you sprinkled on?
That's coconut.
That is red coconut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
And how much of this do you put on just for color, just for appearance? I mean that.
The red coconut?
Well, the red, and you've got, you know, we've got the tomatoes and the lemons.
It's
and
pretty amazing on how colorful that is.
I was just going to say, it looks like. I mean, when you're looking at making a new dish, how much of it is just?
Well, I'll just tell you this right now: a lot of us eat with our eyes.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm
So
the
I
same
mean,
way.
it's really important to add the color. Well, I want to thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on the Easy Gourmet.